So I'm back with another pre-recorded video, and just disclaimer, warning, warning, Maddie is running around rambunctiously, so there's that. I'm going to be doing the transfer of the month on this cute little wooden like compartment box that I found at Hobby Lobby. I actually have this on my dining room table all the time. She's about to make noise, hold on. And take two. So like I said, don't worry, she likes to mop. I'm gonna use the transfer of the month, the home. It actually says welcome to our home, this piece, but you don't have to use both pieces. Like if you want to just put this piece on something, you totally can. If you see in the background here, I will show you guys that at the end of the video, but I did those two and I used the welcome to our part on both of those, but I think for this little box, I'm just going to use the home part. So let's see if you can see this. I'm going to angle this down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. First things first, I'm going to make sure that it actually will fit on here. I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the E and the M part, and I'm going to put it at the end. And then for the wreath, I'm going to mix up, because I have this green, but I think it's a little too like bright green. So I'm going to put a little bit of the curry in it and make it more of like a dark kind of army green for the wreath. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the E and the M at the end of the box, and I'm going to try and get it as close to the end of the box that I can. And okay, I'm just going to smooth this out. I hope this turns out really cute, because I've been waiting for a transfer to come out that caught my eye to put something on this cute little box, because I keep flowers in it on my dining room table, and sometimes I want to put something on the outside of it, but I don't know what. So this transfer, I love it. It's so like perfect for spring and all year round. You can use it on a lot of different surfaces. And then I have my sink over here. I'm in my kitchen because I'm closest to my sink, which just makes it easier to wash off your transfers. So I'm gonna just stir up this black paste. I'm gonna go with black for the letters. What?
Tissue.
You need a tissue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go. She's like gonna be my little cleaning helper today. Okay, so first I'm gonna get the black paste over the last two letters. Just apply your paste across your silkscreen. Scrape it up like we do. You've seen me do this over and over again. Scraping off the excess right back into the jar, and then just re-dip your squeegee in there as needed if you need more. Don't be afraid if you get too much on your transfer. You could just, like I said, scrape it right back off, just like that. Now, you don't have to seal this after you put it on unless you want to, because usually the paste will adhere to wood and it'll stay on wood. The wood kind of soaks up the paste really well, so you don't have to worry about it rubbing off. Okay, so there's our M and our E. I think I got it on there a little bit crooked, but it'll be all right. Okay, now I'm gonna just take my backer and just stick this on my backer really quick, just to hold it there while I dry this while I dry these 2 letters before I stick it back on, because my transfer is going to touch my M a little bit when I go to put it back on. So I'm just going to dry this. Actually, I can kind of sit it there for a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and mix up my darker green. So what I'd like to do is get like a little paint tray, and then I take my first color that I want, and I put a little bit in the little paint tray. And remember, you don't need a whole lot of paste because it goes a long way. So just take out what you think you're going to use. And then I'm going to cover that one back up. And then I'm going to get some of my curry. There, we do have a darker green. Scrape that off just in case. I got some green in there. We do have a darker green on the website. I believe it's called Sage, but I don't have it. So, like I told you guys before, if you don't have a paste color, you can totally make your own. You could just mix it, pretend you're like a painter or an artist, and just mix up your own, just like I'm doing here. So you just mix up your paste colors to the color that you want it, just like that. And I think that's a really pretty color for a wreath. It's a little bit better and more springy than that Green Envy. The Green Envy, I used the heck out of it when I was doing like Halloween stuff. I'm bending down because I know y'all are just seeing my mouth moving like a ventriloquist. Anyway, I used this Green Envy a whole lot for Halloween stuff, and it's actually retired now, so you can't get that color anymore. And I've only got a little bit left, which I'm sad because I love... Did it retire? I love Green Envy. Such a pretty color. Alright, so this should be dry. Yeah, it's really dry. Alright, so now I'm going to go back, put this over here. I'm going to go back with my transfer that I had sitting off to the side. And I'm just going to go put it right back on here. I didn't even wash it off yet, but that's fine. I want to make sure I get the whole wreath on there. Okay, enough, honey. Enough. No more, baby. That's too much. Okay? That's too much. She's like spraying the heck out of the Swiffer mop. Take 3. So my floor is really super clean over there. Anyway, back to the project. Okay, so we mixed up our darker green, and I have my black. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back in with my black and do the H. Okay.
Okay, I'm finished.
Are you finished?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good job. Go put it back in the closet.
Okay.
Okay. This is what you gotta do when you have projects. You gotta get the kids occupied.
Okay. I'm ready.
Just let them do what they gotta do. You putting the chairs back for me?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's nasty.
They're nasty?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice to know. All right. So I got my H on there. And now you got to work quickly because your paste dries fast.
Where tissue?
I threw it away, baby.
Where tissue?
So I'm going to go ahead and hurry up and get this green on.
Mommy, tissue.
Do you need one for your nose? Is that what you're saying?
Tissue.
Okay, hold on. Here's your tissue. Here you go. Alright, so like I said, you have to work quickly with your paste because the longer you leave it sitting on your surface, the quicker it will dry. And then when you go to pull it up, it will pull up some of the paste off of your design. And it'll kind of give it like a distressed look. So if you're going for that, then go for it. To leave it on like another, 30 seconds to a minute. longer, kind of like I just did. So I'm going back with my black because I don't want the distressed look, even though I do love distressed, but not for this project. So if you like distressed, totally go for it, but I know that's not everybody's taste. So I just put some black back on there. That turned out so cute. Okay, so I want to add one more thing to the center of this. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you guys because I just got a cute idea. Okay, I just had this super cute idea to add the little house from last month's Club Couture Transfer and put it inside the wreath. I think that would be so cute. Okay, so this it's dry, but it's not super dry. So let me make sure. Let's make sure it's super dry before we apply another transfer on top of this one, because you don't want it to peel up your transfer. And I went ahead and put my transfer in the water. It's now in the water. And I'm gonna wash the chalk off of it and then let it dry. Okay, now it's dry. So if you just let it sit here and air dry, it only takes about 4 or 5 minutes or less maybe. Certain colors do take longer to dry, like our shimmer paste, the ones that kind of have the glittery in it, those take longer to dry. Okay, so I'm gonna take the little house, just the little house part, and I'm going to put it in the very center of the little wreath on here. Okay, I think that would make an adorable little touch to this design. Let me make sure I got it on there really good. And I'm just going to use black again, because I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to keep this 2 colors, the black and the, actually no, I have to put my little berries on the wreath. I have that too. I have the mauve over here for that. Alright, so, oh, that's so cute. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm in my house slippers. I think that looks adorable. Isn't it cute? Now, if you want to, you don't have to, you can leave these off. These are the little berries that go around the wreath. And I think I'm gonna put them on because when you're sitting at the table and someone's looking at this, that's like an added little detail that you can see in the wreath. And I used up all of my squeegees, so I'm just going to take this green one right here and wipe it off with the Clorox wipe and just reuse this one. Okay, so the way I do my little berries is I just kind of pick random spots, just be totally random with it on the wreath. And then I'm going to go in with, this color's Marvelous. I love this color for spring and Valentine's Day stuff. And I'm just going to like keep picking it up and randomly putting it back down. And you can do this with your transfers. Like if you have berries or something like this, or little hearts that you're doing on something for Valentine's Day, you can use it like a few times before you wash it. Just, you gotta do it quickly, because once the chalk starts drying inside of the silk screen, it's not gonna come through anymore. So that's when you'll have to wash it and start over. But yeah, it worked for those 4 little spots that I did it in. And now I think I'm done with the design. I think it looks great. I love it. You could see the little berries in the wreath. If I hold it up close, you see I left the transfer on a little bit too long when I was doing my wreath. You could see that it kind of had the little distress, but I could go back and fix that. All I have to do is just get this transfer and go back over it again one more time with black. Or you can even get like a chalk pen if you have one and just fill in the areas. So now that that's all done, I have my little jars that I've had in here already. So I'm going to put them in the little compartments. And this little wooden block, like I said, is from Hobby Lobby. You can get it from there. And then, of course, whatever flowers you want to put in it. And there you go. I think that's so cute for spring. And then for summer, you can change out the flowers. Okay, so I used this transfer 1, 2, 3 times already. And here's the other 2 projects I did with it. There's that one. This is on the Aiden board. And then this is just a random piece of scrap wood that I did the design on. And it's still going to be reusable and sticky a few more times. I could probably use it another like 8 more times or more. So once I'm done, I'm going to wash it off, let it dry, and then put it right back on my little sticky back, or my little shiny backing, and save it for another project because I plan on doing some pillows with it. So I hope you guys like this project today. And if you want more information on how to get your hands on this transfer, this specific one, just message me and I can get back to you and give you information on that. And thank you guys for watching.